Hello my crafty friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I am going to be sharing with you video 2 of my top 10 of 5. So I have 5 different categories and I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 things that I've done in those 5 categories. So this week I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 embellishments that I've created in my journals. Let's go ahead and get started and give thanks. And it's this little tag, burlap tag thing that I made. I just added some pieces from different collections, paper collections that I had, and just attached it to this piece that's in the book itself, because the book, it had holes already in it from, you know, being like in a notebook. And I attached it on here and I love how that looks. I just love how I used the little burlap tag and created a little accent piece for that. And then of course the things hanging out, I love that too. Okay, and the next one is from my wings journal, and that is this little pocket, layered pocket thing that I did. I think I like this so much because there's some interactive elements with like these pull out pieces that you can pull out. Everything else is kind of in there. This one also pulls out as well. I just love the way that it looks, this like layered like paper look. Almost looks like a overhead of like somebody's desk, and there's a dictionary page and they've got a bunch of papers on top of it. So yeah, I just really love how that looks. I like this one better. So the next one comes from my Inspire journal, and it's this little tag thing that I created here. I embellished this little piece of, this came from a book page, and I love the fact that I cut out the top part of it. And when it's in the journal, when it's in the pocket, you can't tell that it's cut out, but it kind of like has like dual purpose, because then it covers up the part up here, but then it's also a writing space. And then I love the little embellishment of the butterfly. I just love how this page kind of looks together. The next one is from the Get Cozy collection, and it's this little envelope that I created. So I just took a bunch of word stickers that I had that have like a winter theme, and in the collection it had this little pack of snow, I guess, or glitter snow. Cheaply Chic had actually created this and put it in the collection, and I really like how this looks. It's so cute, and I really wanted to do something really neat with it. So I put the little postcard that came in the collection, or the index card, and then I just put that in there so it has some blue background. And then I love that it looks like I have like a little envelope of glittery snow. The next one I want to share is from my So Crafty collection, and it's this tag right here. This was super fun to create. I got these die cuts from a Etsy shop that I had ordered some stuff, and she included some additional little die cuts. And this is one of those little things that you would put in, I don't know what they're called. I'll try to put a picture up here if I can remember what they're called. But they're the little things you click on the side. They're red little things you put on your head. I don't know what they're called. So yeah, I took this little die cut piece and I put these little images. This paper came from the paper collection from the, it came in the collection, and I just cut out these little tiny pieces of the like sewing themed stuff. And I put it on there's a chipboard here, and then I put a hole through the chipboard and then put this bracket in, and the bracket's barely staying on for dear life because it went through quite a bit of stuff. But I just love how it turns, and I love the way that it looks in the pocket. It kind of like sits here, and it sits on top of the pocket like that. And I just think that's really cute. I was the next one comes from the Soar collection. It's these little tiny embellishment pieces. Now, this is something that I do pretty much in all of my collections. So I could have easily picked out other ones, but for some reason, these two I really love because they are in the middle. And typically what I do is I have them kind of hanging out of the books. For instance, like this one, the Wings Journal, I typically have them hanging out. Well, this particular collection, she did the sewing of the signatures. She had instead of having them in the middle like she typically does, like she usually has the threads coming out of the middle of the book. This particular one, she had them coming out of the front. And so I have these little bird cutouts that came in the collection, and I kind of layered up some different birds, and I just love how it looks in the front of the book, kind of just dangling like they're soaring on the wind. I love that. The next one comes from the Timeless Journal, and this one is this bingo card that I created here. I added some vellum to the front to make this little side pocket. This ticket, or this little tag, is I did a big piece of collage paper that I used several times throughout a whole different other videos, and I cut this into a little tag and glued some lace here and a little half clock, and added a little tag at the top, little tag ribbon, and I just love how that sits in there and looks in there. And then I put the bingo card on here as a pocket, added this other little pocket that just sits in there with a little ephemera piece in it, and then this part has the little clock, and I love how I used the stencil on that. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1, but I specifically like how I did this little embellishment piece with the vellum and the tag, because I like that you can see that it's a bingo card through the vellum. My first honorable mention is going to be in my Be Merry collection, and it's this, and it's super simple. It's this little pine cone that I added to the top of this tag. I don't know why, I just feel like this is so Christmas and so cute, and I loved this little tag when I first seen it, and wherever I saw it at. I think it was, I can't remember if it came in the collection or not, but just simply adding it to this tag and letting it kind of dangle on this paper, I just love how that looks. So the next embellishment is from the Breathe collection, and it's this little Jenny octopus charm right here. So this came in a like pack of 6 charms, little like ocean charms, and I thought to myself when I bought this, I'm not ever going to use that octopus charm. It's like, when am I ever going to use an octopus charm? Because it had like seashells, and I think it had like a mermaid and things like that. And I never really thought I would ever use the octopus charm. But then when I was creating this page, I was looking at all my charms and kind of going through these particular charms. I have quite a few. I have the anchor on here. I think I have like a shell in here too somewhere. Can't remember, but I put this on here, and I love how it kind of sits on this tag, and kind of just hangs out on the tag. I just think it looks so cute there. It was like perfectly made for that little spot. The next one that I want to share with you is this from the Choose Love collection, and this one is this little pocket thing that I made. This was from the bottom of a little bag, like a little lunch bag. I'm pretty sure it came in the collection. And basically what I did was I cut the bottom off the bag, and then I made it a little pocket. So there's a little pocket in here, and there's a little note for my kid. If he ever looks at this and pulls this open, he will see this little note for me in there. And yeah, so I just thought I really like how I did. The next embellishment that I want to share with you is from the Be Brave collection, and it's this little embellishment piece right here. I just love how this looks when I open this journal. I love the pop of yellow that's over here versus the pop of yellow over here, and I love that I clustered it up right here, this little clusters of all the different colors I wanted to use in the journal. And yeah, I think that's really super pretty, and I love that pop of color, and it just kind of throughout the whole journal, it kind of inspired me to just use color in a way that I never had done before. Okay, so the embellishment that I want to share with you is from the Sunny Days collection, and it's this right here. It's this cute tag that I made. I love this tag. It just makes me happy every time I look at it. I think it's the color combination of the blue and the yellow and the green and the red. I just love it. And I love that I have two tags. So this red tag came in the collection, and the collection is kind of like a strawberry picnic kind of theme. And the mason jar also came in the collection. She had punched out a bunch of mason jars. This was from my stash. And then I just, in this little doily thing back here, it's a coaster kind of thing. It's like paper. That also came in the collection too. And I used it as a little pocket. This came from a book page, and I just attached it to this little altar tag. And I love that image, and I just think it's like perfect for a tag, the way it kind of flows down. And then I loved that I added this yellow pop in here that matched in the yellow. I really love this tag. It just makes me happy. And then it's in this little pocket here, this little tuck with the denim, and I put a little gingham ribbon to match the tag. I really, really love the way that looks. The next embellishment is from in the Homegrown collection, and it's actually this piece right here that's on the front. So this is a piece that I added to the front of the collection, and it is a antique keyhole that I found at an antique store. I think it was like 50 cents. And I put this little clock in there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's a little clock charm in there. And then I took some brackets and I put two brackets on there, and they attached it to the page. And I just love how that looks on the thing. And I love like jiggling the clock around this. Okay, so that is everything that I wanted to share with you today. If you are interested in checking out the other videos, go ahead and take a look down below. I will post them every Friday from going forward. So if you're if you see a date there, then you'll know that it's still loading that one. But if you see the link, go ahead and click on that and check out the other videos. I hope you guys enjoyed.